Disneyland Paris is arguably at its most magical during the Christmas season, but what about the Disney hotels? Well, in this video I thought I would go around all the official Disneyland Paris hotels and have a look at what Christmas decorations they have going on, maybe grab a snack at some of the lounges and just have a fun, chill, relaxing afternoon. So come along with me. Of course, we are going to be starting off with the main hotel here, the Disneyland Hotel, the entrance to Disneyland Park here at Disneyland Paris, and probably, I would say, my favorite hotel here in Disneyland Paris. I mean, look at it. It's so grand, it's pink, it's beautiful, and especially after the refurbishment that they had earlier this year, it reopened in January of 2024, and I can't wait to go inside, have a look at the Christmas tree there, maybe grab a bite to eat. I've heard they have a really nice Christmas hot chocolate in the Fleur lounge, so we're going to go up there as well. And in case you're wondering where the entrance to the Disneyland Hotel is, it's actually quite, subtle. It's to the right over here under that bridge. You'll see the door there. You can see they've already got some Christmas decorations on the top of the doors here. And to the right, there is a sign that says to the Disneyland Hotel, 5 stars. Just come through now, and the first thing you see is this beautiful castle decorative artwork. It looks stunning, it's amazing. And of course the smell as well, the beautiful, special, magical smell that kind of fills you with joy as soon as you enter this hotel. And then we've got the lobby with the castle chandelier. Always makes me happy stepping here. And I love that anyone can visit the Disneyland Hotel now. You don't have to be staying here to come and visit the lobby or go up to the bar and have a drink or a snack. It makes it so much more fun and accessible, and I think that's how it always should have been. But look at the flowers there, so beautiful. And then this shot of the most incredible chandelier I think I've ever seen, to be fair. But I am biased because I obviously love the Disneyland Paris Castle, so anything to do with the Disneyland Paris Castle, it makes me happy, let alone a grand chandelier like this. You can see some Christmas festive decorations on the sides. Beautiful. And then to my left here, we've got their official Christmas tree. And all around the Christmas tree, they have some presents. Very beautiful looking presents. The Christmas tree as well, I love how the decorations on it, the baubles if you will, are all kind of in theme with the color scheming of the Disneyland Hotel. Quite a lot of pinks, some balls, some silvers. It looks amazing. Also, I could be completely wrong, but that rose with the 2 baubles on top reminds me a little bit of a hidden Mickey, no? Right next to the Christmas tree, they also have this character, a soldier, a nutcracker if you will, holding this beautiful book. And from my understanding, every now and again there is actually some kind of happening occurring here by the Christmas tree. So if you're staying at the Disneyland Hotel or visiting it, then make sure to check that out if you happen to stumble upon it. It's some characters, basically the royal characters that live in the Disneyland Hotel, do some kind of storytelling there about Christmas. It's meant to be quite cute, especially for children. One thing I do kind of miss though about the Christmas season here at the Disneyland Hotel is the giant gingerbread house they used to have. So back in the days before the lockdowns, before 2020, before this hotel closed down for a major refurbishment, they would have a giant gingerbread house right in the middle of the lobby, very similar to the one that they have at the Grand Floridian in Walt Disney World. And I do miss that. It was quite cool. It wasn't quite as big as the one at the Disney's Grand Floridian, but it did add something to this hotel. Now, I'm not sure exactly what the reason is behind them not doing the gingerbread house anymore. Could it be because the new theming doesn't go well with the gingerbread house right in the middle of the lobby? I'm not sure. Either way, it's something that I definitely miss, and I hope that one day they'll bring something similar to it back into the lobby, because it was just really fun to check it out and smell it too. Instead, we get these festive characters around the Disneyland Hotel. There's another one on the other side of the grand staircase. Again, I don't really know what to call them. I think they're meant to be some kind of nutcracker-like soldiers. And then this is the grand staircase that will take us up to the bar where I want to get a drink from. Well, I was about to go up, but it looks like there might be some kind of show happening. Some of the characters that I talked to you about have appeared, so we might check that out first.
Okay, let's do it!
Oh!
Je vous rappelle qu'avant l'heure... Eh ben, c'est pas l'heure!
Hello! Merry Christmas! Just gonna follow them. Like I said, the show will be happening mainly by the Christmas tree.
Ok. Attends. Ah, vous allez bien? Vous êtes bien installés? J'ai besoin de respirer là. J'ai besoin de respirer. Est-ce que vous avez envie de respirer avec moi?
Oui.
Would you want to breathe with me? Please, I need to breathe. Okay, let's go breathe together. Ça fait du bien, non? Ça calme le palpitant. Et voici mes gardes. Piston. Et mouton. Non, pardon, et pardon, pardon. Alors, si c'était pas de la musique, est-ce que c'était de la physique? Des maths. Je suis trop intelligente, j'adore ça.
So I hope you enjoyed some highlights of the gathering at the tree. It's basically like a mini Christmas tree lighting ceremony with the characters from the Disneyland Hotel. Definitely more catered to kids, so if you have children, they're going to love it. I wouldn't say it's something that you should stop and watch if you're an adult. It's not going to be that exciting for you. Anyway, I have now walked up the grand staircase. You can still see the Christmas tree over there. And actually, we do have a couple of Christmas trees here too, in the little halfway mark between the first and I guess the lobby and the first floor. So another Christmas tree here, similar kind of decorations to what we saw downstairs, and then another one here. That's 3 Christmas trees so far at the Disneyland Hotel. Very nice. And we are now on the first floor. Again, some beautiful Christmas decorations in the hallway. Of course, we got the shop, the boutique to the left, where you can find some exclusive Disneyland Hotel merchandise, as well as some other merchandise you can find around the parks. And I thought I'd quickly come in to see if there's anything new. So they are currently advertising the Disneyland Paris Monopoly game here. Again, very festive and beautifully Christmasified here in the shop too. Ooh, they've got a porcelain dish set. That looks quite nice and festive. And then here to my right, I want to see if they have any. Oh yeah, they do. So this is what I was hoping to find. So for the Christmas season 2024, Disneyland Hotel has brought out a specific exclusive Disneyland Hotel ornament. It's priced at 30 euros, so not even too bad considering how big the ornament is, and it's just got the logo in the middle, Disneyland Hotel, with a new logo from 2024 onwards. Looks really pretty. So yeah, you can purchase yourself a Disneyland Hotel ornament if you're visiting this hotel during the festive period. And here's a better look at it. It's from the Collection Disneyland Hotel, which also includes things like this beautiful Mickey plush, which has been on sale since January 2024, and it's the same kind of outfit that Mickey wears at the Royal Banquet, which is a character buffet here. But yeah, let's make our way now to the Fleur bar, and my friend Moni will be joining me actually, and I'm looking forward to this hot chocolate. I've heard pretty good things about it, and look at this. Look at this. I cannot get over this area of the Disneyland Hotel. It's probably my favorite part of the entire hotel. I mean, look at that. So beautiful, so royal, so festive. Of course, with all the Christmas decorations around it as well. We've got the Castle Cup level at the top, and sometimes you might see princesses actually waving from the top floor, which is really, really fun. And then the Royal Banquet Hall is there. Oh, another Christmas tree. That's cute. And some more of these festive-looking Nutcracker soldiers. These ones are wearing a blue outfit, which is nice. Another one to the right at the entrance of La Table de Lumière, which is probably the most expensive restaurant in Disneyland Paris. But for now, like I said, I'm heading into Fleur de Lis bar, which used to be Café Fantasia, and this is what the inside of this bar and lounge looks like. And we've got Simone looking very festive as well. Nice little corner table here. I actually really like this bar. It's not my favorite, but it is very beautiful. Hello.
Hello.
And Moni's drink has already arrived because she has to leave in about 45 minutes, did you say, or so?
Yes, I have to leave, unfortunately, and leave Sam alone. But we'll see each other soon.
We will see each other in January for sure. An eggnog drink that is also festive and here for the Christmas season. It looks really nice. Oh, perfect. That is actually lovely. It's 15 euros. It's called the Royal Eggnog, milk, egg yolk, cinnamon, nutmeg, vanilla syrup, and vanilla aroma. I like how it's presented, so hopefully it will be nice. And as beautiful as that looks, I love the star on the top. I think, like I said, I'm going to be trying the hot chocolate, which is the Ho-Ho hot chocolate, it's officially called. Also priced at 15 euros. It's hot chocolate, whipped cream, caramel sauce with cocoa cereals balls, almond hazelnut caramelized chips, mini marshmallows, and a grated coconut. So it's almost like you get to make your own hot chocolate. Very nice.
So I have the stracciatella thingy with bread in the Fleur de Lis bar. I had it yesterday already with my friends, and it's so good. I can recommend it to you. It's like 26 euros. It's very expensive for what it is, but it's so, so good as a snack in between. Try it if you are here. I love it.
She's allowing me to actually have the first bite, which is stressing me out a little bit. Do I just take a bread?
Yes.
Take a little bit of this with a truffle?
Yes.
Put it on top of the beautiful bread. It's going to be a little bit messy. Look at that, guys.
And?
That is phenomenal. Oh my God.
It's very good.
Really delicious.
And again, like on the vlog on Friday, I have to go lower and lower with this camera.
And just like that, my hot chocolate has arrived, and I love how it's presented. It's almost like a palette, like an art palette, and you've got little bits and bobs to decorate your hot chocolate with. You've got your marshmallows, your coconut shavings. I think this was some almonds, maybe, if I'm not mistaken. There's some little chocolate bubbles there as well. And then you've got the caramel sauce on top of the hot chocolate. Quite a lot of hot chocolate in there. Some whipped cream on top as well. yeah, overall I think it's presented very nicely at least, so hopefully it will also taste nice. So this is the hot chocolate. Shout out to Simone for holding the camera for me. I think I'm going to try it without anything first, just with the whipped cream and the hot chocolate itself. I'm just mixing it a little bit. I'm not the biggest fan of whipped cream personally, so actually I'm going to take some of the whipped cream off because it's a little bit too much. I know, this is Simone's surprise. It's nice. It is very chocolatey, but I like very thick, I love chocolate. It's one of my favorite things in life. So the hot chocolate itself, I will say, is delicious. We are going to put some of the toppings on and then try it with that. I'm going to put some of the little chocolate dots in there. Should we try it with a bit of everything? Maybe. These almond bits. Wow, this is now looking like a fancy hot chocolate. Some coconut, which I know is not everybody's thing. And then the marshmallow is going to be a bit more difficult, but we are also going to drop a marshmallow in there. Oh, it smells really nice actually. But yeah, there's a lot going on in this hot chocolate. To be fair, generally I prefer my hot chocolates quite plain. Like just the hot chocolate itself will do for me. A marshmallow every now and again I can take as well. But I don't think I've ever had a hot chocolate with this many things in it. So let's give it a go. Still loving the hot chocolate itself. It's beautiful. I haven't really, had much of the toppings yet. So we're going to keep going. I wasn't sure about the coconut, but the coconut shavings actually add a nice element to the hot chocolate. So yeah, I'm gonna enjoy the rest of this. I will say this is a fun thing to get if you enjoy hot chocolate, if you love all the toppings, if you want something a bit more festive, I suppose. But especially if you have kids, I think children would absolutely love it. Like, how much fun can you have making your own hot chocolate, with the toppings and everything. I've just put some more coconut in there because I enjoyed it so much. So yeah, come and get it at the Disneyland Hotel during the festive period. Why not? Also, look at this beautiful view of Fantasia Gardens, the entrance to Disneyland Park. You can see World of Disney on the back as well, Disney Village. This is another reason I love coming to the Disneyland Hotel because the location is so beautiful. And oh my God, Ariel is up there. Can you see her? What are the chances? Hi, Ariel. How are you doing? Yeah, good, thank you. Lovely to see you. Your dress looks amazing. Oh, what an amazing twirl. Oh, amazing. Beautiful. Thank you. See ya. Bye. Well, that was amazing. Always fun to see Ariel, my babe. But then this stand as well, I think it's quite new. It's an Ariba stand. I'm not sure if it's only here for the Christmas season or it's just a new thing, but they are currently selling loads of Ariba baubles, Christmas ornaments for the festive season. And they have some really pretty looking ones. Look at that snowflake over there. And you can also have some of them customized. Disneyland Hotel baubles. Oh, wow. Look at that. Very nice. So yeah, you can find the Arribas stand on the second floor of the Disneyland Hotel for the Christmas season. Also, as I'm making my way out of the Disneyland Hotel and onto the next hotel, I wanted to show you this view too. So you can see the Christmas tree at the top of Main Street. This is the bagagerie area, the concierge, where you can check out your luggages if you wish to. That's one of the entrances and exits of Disneyland Park. Yeah, it's stunning. Honestly, I would highly recommend visiting this hotel, even if it's not during the Christmas season, just to have a quick look around and see some interesting views. But just like that, it is time to leave the Disneyland Hotel and head to the next hotel, which I'm sure you've guessed what it's going to be, but we're going to click our fingers. And just like that, we're at the New York Hotel, Disney's New York Hotel, the Art of Marvel, as it's more specifically known. And you can already probably spot the Christmas tree at the front of it. Let's go and have a proper look. The New York Hotel looks so cool from the outside. I love the facade of it, and especially after it had its retheming a few years ago, 2021, it reopened with the new Marvel layover. I think it's even better, and you can see the Christmas tree right at the center of it. One thing I will say about Disney's Hotel New York is that back in the day, when this was called Hotel New York and there was no Marvel theming, they used to have an ice rink at the front of it for the festive season, which I really miss. I never got to actually ice skate when the ice rink was here, but I saw it on plenty of occasions, and I feel like it was a cool addition that unfortunately don't do anymore. Now this green space that you can see behind me is meant to represent Central Park in New York, in Manhattan, so I guess they're trying to have some kind of purpose for it. And it is nice in the summer months. You can see children playing around on it, and they've got seats around the greenery as well where you can relax, watch your kids as they play, read a book if you wish to. So it is a nice space, but personally, I miss the ice rink. Let me know in the comments how you feel about this. But we are going to go past that greenery and the beautiful Christmas tree and carry on into the hotel. Not before I show you these though. So for the past couple of years, Disney's Hotel New York, the Art of Marvel, has started putting out these Christmas baubles with different Marvel characters right at the entrance of the hotel. So you can see here, I think this is Captain Marvel, if I'm not mistaken. My Marvel knowledge isn't phenomenal, but she is decorating a Christmas tree, looking amazing. And it's funny because you can see the actual Hotel Hotel New York Christmas tree right at the back of it. And then right here in front of me, we've got Captain America. And I like how in the backdrop, you can actually see Hotel New York, the Art of Marvel, like a very snowy Hotel New York, the Art of Marvel. Very cool. And this is a good moment for me to let you know that I have a snowy day in Disneyland Paris vlog out on my channel. If you haven't watched it yet, I was very lucky a few weeks ago that I happened to be here when it snowed, like proper snow, white Christmas snow in Disneyland Paris. It was beautiful. And also, whilst we're at it, I just met a lovely viewer, Anne from Norway. So shout out to Anne as well. So lovely to meet you. And I really hope I can come and visit Norway one day. It's on my to-do list of countries, if that makes sense. I've been wanting to go there for years. So hopefully at some point in the next couple of years, I will visit it. It has started to rain a little bit though. So I think it's time for us to head into the hotel and warm up a little bit. And there you go. Again, Hotel New York, the Art of Marvel, another one of my favorite hotels here, I think, especially since they rethemed it in 2021 and it opened with a Marvel theming. I just enjoy it more. I mean, this hotel also has a distinguished smell, and I actually prefer the smell at Hotel New York, Art of Marvel, to the one at the Disneyland Hotel personally. But also, I just love all the artworks they have going on. Even though I'm not the biggest Marvel fan, it's just so cool having a look at all the different artworks and the different styles of artwork when it comes to Marvel characters here. It's amazing. It's almost like a little mini museum here. So highly recommend checking out the Marvel Hotel as well if you're visiting Disneyland Paris. Doesn't matter if it's during Christmas season or just regular times. I mean, look at that. Does this not remind you of a museum, like a Marvel museum with Iron Man costumes in there? We've got the Skyline bar over here, which doesn't generally open until a little bit later, I think. Well, actually, it has just opened. It's open from 5 p.m. until 1 a.m. and it's just gone past 5 p.m. so we're in luck. We might be able to go in there and get a drink or a snack as well because I'm actually kind of hungry. So we are going to do that momentarily, but before that I also wanted to show you Bleecker Street Lounge, which currently is closed because when the Skyline bar opens, generally they close this one. They don't want to have two bars open at the same time. But even when it's closed, you can still come here. As you can see, there are loads of people just chilling here. It's a nice, funky environment, and they've also decorated it out for Christmas with some red baubles at the top. Very nice. It's a very, like I said, modern, chic vibe, and they have some nice drinks and food items here as well if you would prefer to eat here instead of at the Skyline bar. Generally this lounge, the Bleecker Street Lounge, has more of a daytime vibe, if you know what I mean, and then the Skyline bar is more of an evening thing. And I'm really looking forward to going to the Skyline bar because it's been a while since I last drank and ate there. But before I do that, I also wanted to have a quick look at some of the Christmas trees that they have inside Hotel New York, the Art of Marvel. Obviously their main Christmas tree we've already seen. It's located just outside the entrance. They also have a few just, casually in the hallways here, and I like the decor of them. Again, the color scheming goes very well with the whole vibe of Hotel New York. Loads of reds and silvers and bows. Really, really pretty. And can you guys spot a hidden Mickey on any of the Christmas trees right now? There it is. So cool, and this one definitely is a hidden Mickey. But I think that's as far as it goes for the Christmas decorations here at Disney's Hotel New York, the Art of Marvel. So without further ado, oh hi, how are you? Lovely to meet you. Hi. Hello. What's your name? It is always so lovely meeting you guys in the park, so in the Disney hotels here at Disneyland Paris. But yeah, the Skyline bar, I'm looking forward to it. And like I said, I'm definitely going to get a snack because we had a hot chocolate and that was actually quite filling in a way because the chocolate was quite thick, like it was a thick hot chocolate, which I like. It's not going to be to everyone's taste, but I really enjoyed that. But I haven't eaten anything today, so I definitely want to get something. And I think from my memory, the food options they have there are quite good. Here is a quick look at the menu at the Skyline bar, open until 1 a.m. at the time of filming this. Of course, they have some really fun drinks, some cocktails, your regular wines, your beers, etc. And then these are the snacks that you can get here. So you've got a savory selection and also a sweet selection, as well as some ice creams, which I think kids probably will really enjoy. And look how cool the inside looks like as well. They have also decorated the Skyline bar a little bit with some Christmas baubles. Nothing too over the top, quite subtle decorations actually, which I think goes really well with the theming of this hotel actually. And this is going to be my table for our little afternoon/early evening snack here, right next to one of the windows here, fake windows I should say. And make sure you keep an eye out on the windows here if you're drinking and dining here because you might see some familiar faces from time to time. We have the menu here for the Skyline bar, and I have to say I'm really enjoying the view that I have from my table today. I feel like it gives a nice overall view of the vibes of the Skyline bar. Let's have a quick look. So I already know I want a snack, and I think I know what I'm getting, but you can see some of the cocktails they have for the Christmas season. That looks quite good actually, orange juice cocktail. We've got the creamy Christmas cold brew, which I tried at Victoria's restaurant in Disneyland Park the other day, and I wasn't the biggest fan of it, but if you do like kind of very sweet coffee flavored things, then you might enjoy this. And then, oh wow, I did not expect this. They seem to have some specialty Christmas snacks as well. So I'm spotting some crispy shrimp fritters, which look pretty good, I have to say, priced at €13. They also have a toasted pandorino, which is toasted pandorino, roasted pineapple with spices, pistachios, and blood orange sabayon. And then the rest of the snacks, both savory and sweet, are on one of the last pages. So what I was thinking of getting originally, which I still might do, is the lobster roll, which you can see over here. Toasted brioche with lobster, lettuce, cocktail sauce. It's priced at €20. So again, expect slightly higher prices when you're dining at one of the lounges in one of the top hotels at Disneyland Paris. But now I'm thinking I might go for the crevettes, the shrimps, because it's a specialty thing for the Christmas season, and they looked really good in the photo. And I might also, to go with it, get some of the potatoes they do here. So roast potatoes with herbs and tartar sauce, priced at €7. So yeah, gonna have a nice little meal. And just like that, I have my food in front of me, and look how nice and crispy these shrimps look. You get 5 of them, and I think you've got some soy sauce in the middle. I'm excited to try these out. And I also went for the potatoes, roasted potatoes with some herbs and the tartar sauce. I have had these before, and they're very, very nice. So altogether, actually, my meal cost €20. So it was €13 for the shrimps, and then €7 for the potatoes. And I am treating this as a meal, by the way. This is going to be my dinner for the day, because the portions, I mean, look at that. That's quite a lot of potatoes. The shrimps, there's only 5 of them, but it's shrimp, so I understand. Speaking of the shrimps though, let's try one of the shrimps first. I'm going to try without the soy sauce first. These are some really nice shrimps, and I really enjoy the coating on them. Very nice and crispy. They taste quite shrimpy as well, so if you don't like the taste of seafood, you probably won't be ordering this anyway. But I'm going to try it a little bit with the soy sauce now. This is a very interesting soy sauce. It has got some kind of lime or lemon in it as well, because it's not overly sweet. I'm not going to lie, I'm not the biggest fan of the soy sauce. It's interesting, but I think I'm probably going to just end up having the shrimps on their own, or maybe with the tartar sauce that I have with my potatoes here. Speaking of the potatoes though, these potatoes look incredible. Look at that. Look how nice and crispy these look as well. You can see the herbs on them, nicely roasted. Highly recommend these potatoes, and they're on the menu no matter what time of year you visit, so it's like a staple of the Skyline bar. And they also serve them at the Bleecker Street Lounge as well, so if you're visiting the New York hotel during the daytime hours, then you can get these same exact potatoes over there. But yeah, I'm gonna enjoy my dinner now, or late lunch / early dinner, and we're gonna then make our way out and go to the next hotel. The next hotel, of course, being the beautiful Newport Bay Club Hotel. And again, you can already spot some little subtle Christmas decorations at the entrance over there. And actually, even the little gazebo they have at the front of Newport Bay Club is decorated for Christmas. You can see Disney's Hotel New York on the other side, and Panorama Magique as well. That's literally where we were. This is Lake Disney. And we've just walked now to Disney's Newport Bay Club. I actually love this hotel any time of year, but especially in the dark, I think when they have the lights on, it adds a certain kind of charm to it, don't you think? I also have to say it's a pretty cold evening, so I'm glad I'm filming this video today. It's been nice going in and out of hotels instead of being in the parks the whole day. Anyway, this is the entrance of Disney's Newport Bay Club. And it's so nice to be indoors. Oh my god. And it's so cool. As soon as you step in, you actually see your first and I guess main Christmas tree of Disney's Newport Bay Club. Quite a tall one as well. Literally at the bottom of the staircase up to the lobby. And I'm spotting some nicely themed decorations on here. We've got a ship here. We've got some more classic looking stuff. Oh, a captain. That's really fun to see. We've also got a compass as well. So yeah, little subtle themings again to kind of make it more in tune with the theming of the Newport Bay Club, which is awesome. I just spotted a treasure too. This one's a fun one. Yeah, I would say, I think this is probably my favorite Christmas tree of the 3 that we've seen so far. At least of the 3 different styles of Christmas trees we've seen. So obviously we went to Disneyland Hotel first, and that tree was beautiful. I love the colors on it. We didn't have anything too particular in terms of theming. And then of course the New York Art of Marvel Hotel Christmas trees all had some kind of red and silver theming. But again, it wasn't anything too out of there. This one, because it has all the little details with some of the decorations, some of the ornaments, it just makes it more fun in my opinion. But again, I'd love to hear your comments down below. Anyway, I am making my way up to the main lobby to see if we can spot any more Christmas decorations, but here's one final look at this main one here. And lo and behold, once you get to the main lobby area, and you can see the check-in desks over there, you will find a couple of more Christmas trees. So we've got one here. It's not quite as tall as the one that we saw downstairs, but it still does have some of the cool Newport Bay Club themed ornaments on it. This is beautiful though. Wow, look how amazing the lobby looks, especially with this Christmas tree here. And I think this one's probably quite as big as the one that we saw downstairs earlier. Again, very similar decorations on there. We've got the treasure here. And who's excited about the Disney treasure, which has recently launched here? Can't wait to hopefully get to go on it at some point. And then Newport Bay Club, being the biggest of all the Disneyland Paris hotels, has quite a large check-in desk area. But you can see some beautiful yet subtle Christmas decorations going on here too. I've just stepped into the shop at the Newport Bay Club to see if they have any new Christmassy, I don't know, maybe like exclusive Newport Bay Club merchandise, but I'm not spotting anything. However, in the main areas you can see everything is Christmas at the moment, but these aren't anything exclusive to the hotel. You can also buy these in the shops in the parks. If you're looking for some Christmas decorations though, this whole middle section seems to have quite a lot of them. Quite like these little mini ears ornaments here. And then, oh wow, look at this Stitch one. I've never seen this before. It's like a full-on Stitch bauble, and it also feels very light. Wow, they really do love Stitch here in Disneyland Paris. Quite like this little snow globe too for the festive season. You've got Pluto there, Mickey and Minnie, and the castle. I don't think this is exclusive to Disneyland Paris. It does say 2024 on the back though. This definitely feels more like a Disneyland California snow globe. They also sell it in Disneyland Paris. And it's cute, priced at 30 euros. So 30 euros for these Christmassy snow globes. They seem to be quite popular too, as there's not a lot of them left. But one thing that is exclusive to Disneyland Paris, not to this hotel specifically though, are these Christmas ornaments. So if you've seen Mickey's Dazzling Christmas Parade, this is one of the floats. It's actually the very first float. Mickey's on it. And it's one of my favorite floats from the parade. And it has the Disneyland Paris logo. Also price-wise, 18 euros. So there you go. But yeah, that's it from the Bay Boutique, which is the main shop here at the Newport Bay Club. It's in the lobby here. We've spotted quite a few Christmas trees, and like I said, I did enjoy the theming more than the other two hotels that we've been to so far. But I'm not going to be eating anything here. I am quite full from the meal that I had at Hotel New York, so let's move on to the next hotel. The next hotel, of course, being Disney's Sequoia Lodge, which is kind of hidden by the forested trees that they purposely have right in front of the entrance. And Sequoia Lodge is probably the most Christmassy / wintry hotel of any of the Disneyland Paris hotels here. It's definitely my favorite Disneyland Paris hotel to stay at in the colder months of the year, and generally because I don't actually often stay on Disney property because I come so often, I normally try and make sure that the Sequoia Lodge stay tends to be during the Christmas season. And actually a couple of weeks ago I was here with my friend Anthony and we stayed at the Sequoia Lodge for a couple of nights, and the vlogs from that are already up on my channel. You guys have been enjoying them, so if you haven't seen them yet, check them out after you finish watching this. I think especially on an evening like tonight, when it's been quite cold and rainy outside, this hotel feels even cozier. You can see some of the rooms have their lights on. Families are around, I want to say it's probably close to around 8 p.m. at this time. And you've got the restaurants to the right. Yeah, this behind me is Hunter's Grill, which is a buffet restaurant. It's the main restaurant here at Disney Sequoia Lodge Hotel. And during the winter months, they actually do raclette there. So if you're planning to visit Sequoia Lodge or dine at Hunter's Grill buffet restaurant, I would highly recommend coming in the winter months because they have unlimited raclette there. I mean, what's there not to like about that? Before I head inside, I also want to give a shout out to Jacqueline from California, one of my lovely viewers who I just met. And I just love the theming here, and I'm not even joking. As soon as I stepped into the hotel, the smell of raclette just like, it's beautiful. Hunter's Grill restaurant is just over there, and it's a very popular buffet restaurant during the winter months, so I would highly recommend getting a reservation in advance if you can. But also, if you can't get it, don't worry, they always do save some spots for the day visitors as well. You can see there's a queue of people waiting to go inside right now. Nice twinkling lights at the top. And we've got our first Christmas tree at Sequoia Lodge. And let's see if there's any particular Sequoia Lodge vibes. So yeah, I suppose they do have these like pine cones. And then, oh yeah, look at that. There's a stag over there. I think it's a stag anyway. So they do have some Sequoia Lodge themed ornaments on their Christmas tree here too. Some branches. The rest seems to be just classic decorations though. But I do love these. Is that also a little bit of a hidden Mickey? I think so. Also, Lord have mercy, I just spotted this, which I'm not particularly sure what it's meant to be. I think maybe a squirrel, but it doesn't look, you know, its best in my opinion. A little bit creepy maybe. They also have another Christmas tree on the back, so there's this one here, one over there, very similar theming, very similar ornaments. And I low-key wish I was eating at Hunter's Grill tonight. The smell of raclette is making me want to go there, but sadly I don't have a reservation and I'm already quite full, to be fair. I am now making my way up the staircase to get to the main lobby, and on the way up they do also have some little mini Christmas trees. Again, very similar style of decorations than the ones that we've already seen. Although, what is this? a bird, a wintry bird perhaps. And from this floor now you can see a better view of the twinkling lights, the two big Christmas trees at the very entrance of the Sequoia Lodge, and then these two mini ones as you make your way up. Here we have the Redwood Bar and Lounge, which is probably one of my favorite, if not my absolute favorite lounge here in Disneyland Paris. It's just so nice and cozy, especially in the colder months of the year. And if you are visiting during the winter months, you might spot that they also have the fireplace working, which is so nice. If you get a table right next to the fireplace, you'll be nice and warm and cozy, and you can get some lovely drinks and food as well. It's also one of the bigger bars/lounges in Disneyland Paris, and probably the most popular one with the Disneyland Paris fans who come regularly. And if you're planning on getting a snack from there, I would highly recommend their club sandwich. It is really delicious. I've had it multiple times and it always makes me happy. I also wanted to show you this. So all the Disneyland Paris hotels have character meets in them. Sequoia Lodges often meets from 8 o'clock in the morning until 11 a.m. And during the winter months, they have a different backdrop. So you can see it's all snowy, some beautiful wintry trees, and it feels very Christmassy and festive. And yeah, highly recommend you make the most of the character meets here if you're staying at Sequoia Lodge during the winter season, or any time, because the character is always here, just with a different backdrop when it's not winter. And oftentimes the queues here would be much shorter than the characters that you usually see in the park. So a few weeks ago I actually met Donald here. I only waited about 10 minutes for him. I do love a good festive shop display, and this is Sequoia Lodges. So minis here, but there's some woods here, there's some twinkling red lights. Pluto's looking very happy and dapper here, and then some more of these twinkling red lights. And I mean, again, the Sequoia Lodge shop as well, I think is probably one of my favorites, just because of the theming. It just looks so beautiful and cozy and magical. I mean, look at this. Does this not make you want to just go inside and buy everything? Look at Mickey here as a little ladybird. We've got Thumper, all the foresty animals and plushes, some more Thumper plushes here as well. Very cute. I've just stepped inside the shop very briefly to show you an overview of what the shop looks like. There's nothing particularly Christmassy about the actual shop, no new merchandise or anything for the festive season. But I also wanted to show you this. So you can see this Merry Christmas letterbox. You can actually write a letter to Santa, and apparently you will or might get a response from Santa. So that's a cute touch during the Christmas season. And then last but not least, we're gonna make our way towards the main check-in area, the lobby, so to speak. Another beautiful shop display window over here. It says Sequoia Adventure. But yeah, look at this. How festive and magical does it look? All the Christmas decorations on top, and because this hotel is very much foresty anyway, I feel like it just goes so well with the theming of this hotel. You've got little mini Christmas trees at the check-in desk, which is cute. And yeah, to me, overall, Sequoia Lodge looks the most Christmas and festive of the Disneyland Paris hotels during this time of year. But we've still got 2 more Disneyland Paris hotels to visit during the Christmas season, so again, I'm gonna snap my fingers. And just like that, we are at Disney's Hotel Cheyenne, one of my favorite hotels here in Disneyland Paris. And I already feel festive being here because the music they're playing, I'm not sure if you can hear it or not, but it's... oh. Walking through a winter wonderland right now, and also already spotted our first Christmas tree of this hotel and some beautiful garlands on one of the buildings over there too. Now, one of the many reasons I love Disney's Hotel Cheyenne so much is because it reminds me of my childhood. So most of my visits as a child to Disneyland Paris, when I would come with my family, we tended to stay here at Disney's Hotel Cheyenne because it was one of the cheapest ones and still very well themed and perfect for families. I still think it's one of the best hotels here, even though it's classed as a 3-star hotel, so it's one of the lower ones in terms of its stars, I guess. It's still one of my favorites personally, and I think a lot of Disneyland Paris fans would agree with me. It's also definitely a bonus that they have a Starbucks located at their hotel. Definitely a less busy Starbucks than the one that you will find in Disney Village, and I probably will end up buying myself a drink, a latte or something on my way out. But I also wanted to show you some of the festive Starbucks mugs they have going on here at the moment. This cute polar bear one looks nice. Some red cups, they've got these Starbucks Christmas ornaments, and then some water bottles. Yeah, quite a nice range going on here. And again, the fact that it's generally quite quiet compared to the main Starbucks in Disney Village just makes this a big bonus and advantage of staying at Hotel Cheyenne. Anyway, directly connected to the Starbucks here, they have their shop here at Disney's Hotel Cheyenne, which isn't a huge shop by any means, but again, it has all your essentials. You can get some mini ears or autograph books, pens, some little plushes, which at the moment they have some Christmassy ones. That Pooh Bear's quite cute, and then some regular standard Mickey and Minnie's. And then slowly but surely you make your way into the main lobby, which being here just makes me so happy. Like I said, it brings back a lot of nice childhood memories for me, but also I feel like Hotel Cheyenne has a particular smell too. A lot of people talk about the smell at the Disneyland Hotel and the New York Hotel, which, don't get me wrong, I do enjoy those smells, but I have to be honest, my personal favorite Disneyland Paris hotel smell is the smell of Hotel Cheyenne. And unfortunately, they don't do like a candle or any kind of perfume from this smell. I don't know why, because it definitely does have a particular smell. And let me know in the comments down below, if you visit Hotel Cheyenne, do you know what I'm talking about? Like, it's not too powerful, but it just smells nice. Is the only way I can describe it. It smells homey, it smells quite wooden, and reminds me of Hotel Cheyenne, and I wish they did a candle for it. Anyway, in terms of Christmas decorations, you can see there's some subtle decorations everywhere, and I love what they've done with their fireplace here. Look at that. A nice subtle garland at the top, but also, if you look closely, you've got, I think it's Jessie. It's meant to be Jessie's cowboy hat, or cowgirl hat, I should say, on both sides, and also some cow print decorations as well. Yeah, very Wild West when it comes to the decorations here. I also wanted to show you this. So again, very similar to what we saw at the Sequoia Lodge. They do have a little mailbox where you can post your letters to Santa and maybe get a response. Over there is a check-in desk, and we've got another Christmas tree here, again with a couple of cowgirl hats on it. Very cool. I don't know, guys, but I think this might actually be my favorite of the Christmas trees. I love the decorations they've put on here, and because I already love Hotel Cheyenne so much, look at that. Is that meant to be kind of like a woody ornament? Very cool. Oh, so many little details here that some of the other Christmas trees were lacking. This is awesome. So yeah, I think by the end of this video, we're going to decide which of the Christmas trees was the best one, and I definitely want to know your thoughts as well. So feel free to leave comments. From the ones that we've seen so far, we've only got one left now, which is Santa Fe's. Which one's been your favorite? I think for me it has to be this one, and I think part of it is the fact that obviously I love Woody and I love Toy Story, and this reminds me of Toy Story, but also the fact that I just love Hotel Cheyenne. I mean, everything just matches perfectly with the theming of this place. But as promised, I have got my coffee now from Starbucks, and like I said, we have one more hotel left to go, and the next hotel, our last hotel, wow, look at the wind, is very close to the one we're at right now, Hotel Cheyenne. Easily walkable. They're literally neighbors, and I actually really enjoy the walk to Hotel Santa Fe, might as well say the name of it, from Hotel Cheyenne. But because it's quite dark, I don't think you're going to find it very exciting. It's going to be quite boring for you, so I'm not going to snap my fingers this time. Instead, I think I'm going to do a little boop. And just like that, here we are at Disney's Santa Fe Hotel, and oh, what's there behind me? Could it be yet another Starbucks? Yes, indeed it is. So you also have a Starbucks here at Disney Santa Fe Hotel, very similar size to the one at the Cheyenne, which we just visited. And by the way, I've still got a little bit of my coffee left. Like I said, the walk between Cheyenne and Santa Fe isn't very long at all, maybe like 5-6 minutes maximum. But yes, having a Starbucks literally at your hotel, definitely a perk. And this is why I feel like there's no bad Disneyland Paris hotel. I mean, yes, Santa Fe and Hotel Cheyenne are technically the cheapest ones, or most value ones. It's probably a better way of describing them, but it doesn't mean they're the worst. They still have some perks that maybe some of the more expensive ones like the Disneyland Hotel or New York Hotel don't have. I mean, I didn't spot any Starbuckses at the Disneyland Hotel or Sequoia Lodge or New York or the Newport base. So yeah, I'm saying all this to show you that literally no matter which of the Disneyland Paris hotels you stay at when you visit Disneyland Paris, you will have a great time. The hotels are all very well themed, and Santa Fe is one that I also enjoy. Anyway, without further ado, let's head into the main reception of Disney Santa Fe Hotel and see what kind of Christmas decorations we can find in there. Again, feels really lovely to be indoors in the warmth, especially after my 6 or 7 minute walk from the Cheyenne. And the reception looks pretty quiet at the moment, but as with all the other hotels we've seen, they do have some Christmas decorations at the top of the check-in desk. Over there you've got the indoors entrance to Starbucks that we saw from the outside. And then here, normally, again, generally in the mornings, you will find some characters, and the backdrop has changed as well for the winter months. Holiday greetings, it says. So yeah, you can expect to see characters like Mickey, Pluto, Goofy in their Santa Fe specific outfits during the mornings. And here's our first Christmas tree that I've spotted at the Santa Fe Hotel. And I have to say, I'm a little bit disappointed by it. Don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful decorated Christmas tree, but I was expecting to see maybe some little Cars ornaments, you know, things to do with Route 66, because this hotel is very much a Cars themed hotel. So yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I was expecting a little bit more. Maybe there might be another Christmas tree somewhere, so I'm going to have a quick look around, but I feel like if they've put this in the main lobby reception area, this is probably the main one. So we're just going to make our way down this long corridor. They are playing Christmas music though, to be fair. Currently they're playing I'm Dreaming of a White Christmas. This is the Starbucks, which is still open, almost close to 9 p.m. I like the little galas they've put on top of these artworks of the cast characters. There's Lightning McQueen over here. To my left we have another cast character whose name I don't actually know. And another one. I do apologize, I'm not very familiar with Cars, the Pixar film, but it is cool. So there's definitely some Christmas decorations. It's just I was expecting a little bit more from their main Christmas tree. And this is cool. This is the restaurant area where you can find the main restaurant here, which is La Cantina. It's a buffet restaurant, the cheapest buffet restaurant at Disneyland Paris. And then to my right, you've got the Rio Grande bar. And up here on the ceiling, they've got some more Christmas decorations, which I don't know if they intended them to be like this or not, but because they're circular, they kind of look like wheels perhaps. Maybe I'm just stretching the theming of this. With that being said though, we have come to the end of this vlog. I feel like it's been quite a long one, so thank you so much for joining me on this little journey of all the Disneyland Paris hotels, the 6 major Disneyland Paris hotels, to check out the Christmas decorations around them. There's obviously another Disneyland Paris hotel as well, which is the Davy Crockett Ranch, but that's not on site, which is why I didn't go and visit it. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below which of the Christmas decorations or trees was your favorite of the ones that we saw in this video. And I do also want to wish you a very, very Merry Christmas and a happy festive period with your loved ones. Also, a huge shout out to my lovely Patreon members and my YouTube members. You guys are amazing. I really appreciate your support, and thank you so much if you're just watching this video. And if you have enjoyed it, I would appreciate you giving this a like, leaving a comment down below, and make sure you follow me on Instagram as well. But yeah, without further ado, I'm going to love you and leave you. Thank you for all the love, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.